Welcome back to the High Five playlist. In this episode, I'm going to talk about the shit that holds salesmen back. Yes, there is shit that holds us back. And one of the main things that will blow your fucking mind, I work in a call center, meaning that we do all of our business over the phone, whether it's inbound, outbound, whether we get leads transferred from a customer service representative or we get it transferred from the fucking front desk. At the end of the day, we're on the phone all day, every day. And here's one thing that I have to do as a producing manager, meaning I produce and I sell and I also manage and oversee an entire team. So one of my duties as a sales manager, and probably one of your sales manager's duties, or if you're a sales manager, here's your duty. You need to look at the statistics of each agent. Each cubicle has a cost to the company. Each cubicle has a salary wage, a commission wage. Each cubicle accounts for X amount of leads, and each lead costs X amount of dollars, and each dollar takes X amount of effort to earn, so it can recycle and it can redistribute and re-give new leads. But here's the fucking thing that you'd be amazed on. Did you know that most salesmen hold their own selves back, whether it's creating their own objection or creating their own roadblock? Meaning that they are so worried once they get on the phone that they're more concerned about the objection than the motherfucking sale. They're more concerned about how they're going to sell the price versus hear out why the fuck they need the product to begin with. Did you know that most salesmen are scared to make a fucking call? Especially in a motherfucking call center? Now, I get aggressive because I can't understand it. And if you find yourself intimidating to get on the phone, or intimidated to be on the phone, or you're timid into going into a call environment like, I gotta make 100 calls, or I gotta call this one guy. Yeah, motherfucker, you gotta call. How the fuck are you gonna connect that person to your business? How are you going to create a conversation that leads to a sales pitch so you can learn more about that individual? How are you gonna learn about that individual if you're too caught up in your fucking head about the objections that ain't even fucking happened yet? Here's the thing. You need to wake the fuck up. You need to get your eyes and your fucking ass in your chair and put your head down and fucking study your craft. All that bullshit that keeps holding you back. Do you know how many motherfucking resources there are? Do you know how much free information is out there? Did you know how many fucking content creators like at Sales Remastered that gives you the motherfucking map? I give you the roadmap on how to not only fucking start the sales conversation, but how to extract the information that you need. You would think that if you're scared or you're unaware of this shit, that you'd be at the place that they give that shit away for free. Now you might say, oh Daniel, man, it's easy when you say it. You've been doing it for a long time. No, fuck that. It wasn't easy when I started, and it wasn't easy when I didn't have YouTube or all this free resource shit that you have available at your fingertips now. That could have been an excuse for me, but it wasn't. I didn't let it be a fucking excuse. I didn't let it be the reason why I didn't climb. I didn't let it be the reason why I settle with below average or average numbers. You know what I use as a reason? I used it as a reason because I didn't have the fucking handicaps that most people have. I didn't have the support team that most people have. I didn't have the fucking rah-rah and the cheerleaders that most people have. I came up in an environment where I was the youngest motherfucker on the sales floor. Motherfuckers didn't respect me. They tried to take my deals. I was the one handing them off the deals, and then they saw me climbing up the ranks to take their fucking deals. That's what I got off on. I got off on making the most money on my sales floor. But you know what really tickled my fucking fancy? Was being the youngest individual in there making more than the highest paid individual on that floor, who was typically the most seasoned person. That person who's been doing this shit for 20 plus years, I was kicking their ass. And it was all because of hustle, grit, and creativity. You need to have confidence, and you need to be creative. You need to go past the norm of what every other slap rock is fucking worried about. They're worried about objections. They're worried about the person saying, no, I don't want to talk about a sale. They're getting worried about being declined of a pitch before they even do the pitch. This is why your competitors are prejudging the lead. They're prejudging the lead based off the state, based off the fucking loan amount, based off the last name, based off the property type, based on the county. Do you know why? It's because it's that fucking roadblock that they put in front of themselves. So if you're putting a roadblock in front of yourself right now, dead that shit. Break through that motherfucker and make that motherfucking paper. Pimpin'.